Welcome to our mathematics class. In this lesson, we will focus on trigonometric ratios, where we will use a calculator to determine the values of the given trigonometric ratios, and we are to write our answers to two decimal places. Now let us focus on the first one. Given a calculator, we are requested to calculate the sine of 26 degrees, and that will become sine 26, and that will yield us 0,438. So to two decimal places, it will become 0,44. Now let's look at it again. It's 0,438, and we are requested to take it to two decimal places, where the 3 now will become a 4, so it will become 0,44. The next one is requesting us to calculate tan 35 degrees, so we'll say tangent 35 degrees, and that will yield to us 0,01. So the answer for this one becomes 0,01. Now, the next one is secant of 60 degrees. And if we look at our calculator, there is no way where there's a secant. The function secant doesn't exist, the function cosecant doesn't exist, and the function cotangent does not exist. But one thing for sure we know that is the secant is a reciprocal of the cosine. So which means when we are requested to calculate secant 60, we will first convert this to 1 divided by cos 60 degrees. Now, this will give us following. It will be 1 divided by the cosine of 60 degrees, and that will yield to us a 2. So we asked to do to two decimal places, it will become 2,00. And the same applies, we are given the next one as cosec 30 degrees. We know that cosec 30 can be written as 1 over sine 30, because sine is the reciprocal of cosec. So in this case, we would say 1 divided by sine 30, and that will yield also an answer of 2. So we would write it to two decimal places, which is 2,00. The next one is the cosine of 40. Now that we have cosine existing on our calculator, the function existing, we will go directly to it and say cos 40 degrees, and we get an answer of 0,766, which when written to two decimal places, it will become 0,77. The next one is cot 30 degrees, which when written, it will become 1 over tangent of 30 degrees, and when we do it on the calculator, knowing that tangent is a reciprocal of cot, we would now do the following and say 1 divided by tangent of 30 degrees and that would yield to us 1,109, comma, let's check it again and confirm, 42. And this brings us to the end of our lesson. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next class. All the best for the day. Thank you very much.